Project Spotlight's Fall 2021 One Act Festival. My name is Caroline Hall, and I'm the Artistic Director of Project Spotlight. And for those of you who may not be aware what exactly Project Spotlight is, my glasses keep fogging up, I cannot see. Project Spotlight is a student-run developmental theater organization, and that means absolutely everything you're about to see tonight is done by students. That means student-written, student-directed, student-acted, student-produced, and pretty much student everything. So tonight we have two wonderful shows for you, which are separated by a brief 15-minute intermission during which concessions will be available to you in the lobby, as you saw. Please refrain from using flash photography or videoing our performances because our actors are very easily startled. So now, before we get started, I just wanted to say I cannot stress enough how hard so many people have worked to make this festival possible, and if you can, please open your playbills during intermission or after the show and read a little bit more about absolutely everyone who put in so much hard work this semester. And now, without further ado, I proudly present our first show, Committed, written by Jordan Zauha and directed by Taylor Bongarzone. Enjoy.
So, there's this guy at work.
Yeah?
He just got hired about 2 weeks ago. He sits in the office next to mine, does our accounts payable. He says hi to me every day. He's polite, he's friendly, he smiles like he's my neighbor. Actually, he technically is my neighbor. He's my work neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Is he conducive to a good work environment?
Yeah. I mean, he's good at his job.
That's good. What else about him?
So the other day at lunch, we have this small little kitchen where we eat lunch. I time it so that I eat alone, but in comes Jonathan. He doesn't realize this is my time to eat lunch alone, my time when no one else comes in. Anyway, he comes in with his slate gray slacks, his fitted dress shirt. Fits him perfectly. It has to be tailored. But also, like, at the same time, it's like just a little too small for it. Anyway, he sits down next to me with his humble little sandwich. I'm eating a 3-course meal from last night's leftovers. He sits down next to me, and he points to my ring finger. He says,
Grab some this weekend? There's a tan line on your ring finger.
I wear a ring on it, usually.
Oh.
The tan line on your hand looks pretty even for you.
Thanks.
And?
That was it. It was pretty awkward. But
Is Jonathan unmarried?
He didn't really say. I'm assuming so.
Why?
He's young, smiles a lot.
Married men smile. And you're not that old.
Oh, maybe.
Does he remind you of anyone?
No. Yes. Kind of like me. Well, not like me when I was younger. He's better looking, he's healthy, he's smart.
You seem quite observant of Jonathan.
Am I? What does it mean to be a good man?
Some argue that overarching good-bad judgments aren't really helpful in our daily lives.
But like integrity, Like most would say, integrity is a good thing.
Yes. Well, that is instrumental to a sense of wholeness. Integrity is like a fabric that doesn't tear because each fiber is whole, complete, and holds the other fibers tightly in place. But a single hole in the cloth ruins it. Does that make sense?
I want to be whole. I started coming here when I was being late for work. Wasn't keeping my promises with my wife. And this has helped so much.
I'm glad to hear that. And you seem much happier than that first meeting.
I have been.
Do you feel you're out of integrity about something?
No. I'm afraid of making mistakes.
What kind of mistakes?
Good morning, Bill.
I don't know.
Bill, good morning.
Good morning, babe.
So, tomorrow,
Saturday.
well, yes, but not just Saturday.
Did you have something planned?
Why do you hate your birthday so much?
It's just a Saturday. I don't need attention on a random Saturday.
It's not random. It's a day of celebration of you, who you are, flaws and all.
Well, you don't need to thank me for that. You can thank Mom and Dad for that on all counts.
You're hilarious.
It's just you and me tomorrow, okay?
Babe,
I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! I hate it!
I wanted a few.
Babe, the one thing I hate more than birthday parties are surprise birthday parties.
Surprise! It was not a surprise. I don't want to cancel on them.
It's my birthday. Why can't we?
Grab the honesty hats. You seem a little down lately.
I'm fine.
You and I both know fine means bad.
That's not what I'm saying.
The American equivalent to great is good. Good is fine. Fine is bad. And bad is terrible.
Well, I'm one step up from that last one at least.
I wanted people who love you to be here. Gonna let that happen? You'll love it, I promise. You're always the social butterfly once friends are around.
Well, I think I'm the furthest thing from a butterfly.
Well, you're my butterfly, and that's all that matters to me.
Babe, you are my world. I love you.
Now, coffee is in the mug, food is in the fridge. I packed up the leftovers and a few extras for you, so they're ready to go. I gotta run late, as usual.
God never made a better woman than you.
Love you.
Love you.
Good morning, Bill.
It's 12:46.
Well, back in New York, we used to joke that morning wasn't over until 1 o'clock.
Oh, did people laugh at it?
Well, joke as in the not laughing kind, actually.
I see. Well, it's funny in its own way.
No, it's funny why no one eats right now. Is that weird? It's like everyone waits before after this time to eat.
We all have our own routines here.
Right. Thank you.
What for?
Just being friendly.
It's one of the only things that doesn't cost a penny.
Well, you're right. I'm grateful. Honestly, I'm grateful.
Why did you find it hard to speak?
because I instantly started thinking of how he could return the favor. None of them met standard work guidelines of behavior.
Bill, no one could read your thoughts. The pressure we put on ourselves to hold something in or to try not to do something sometimes causes the opposite effect. It can perpetuate undesired activity.
No, I think John can read my thoughts.
No,
Yeah?
typically new hires are the ones that are nervous at work. But you seem a little tense.
Oh, well,
Bill, do you?
my mom is not well, and it's really weighing on my mind.
Oh my god.
My mother passed away 7 years ago.
Oh my god. Well, how bad is it?
I mean, it's like fine-ish. She's in the hospital, but she's totally stable. It's just the idea of it all, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I'm sorry if I seem distant.
That's, oh my god, no, you're fine. What are you?
And somehow, I thought that was sweet. That he would comfort me.
Despite lying about your already deceased mother?
Well, yeah. But he had no clue. He's a sweetheart.
So, I hate that you saw that I prepped Bill's stuff for work this morning because there's a whole ecosystem that you'll never see. You'll never see that he made last night's dinner while I stayed late for a work project, or that I introduced him to his boss where he now works, or that he plans all of our vacations because I can't see past tomorrow. Even now, you tell a story about your spouse or your boyfriend or whatever, and people just peg you as. I remember our first anniversary. I was sick, really sick, just out cold. Bill woke up next to me that morning and said, "Babe, I'm so sorry you feel like this. How can I help? What do you need?" He did everything right. He spoke gently and brushed my hair out of my face. But I was like, all I fucking want is a cold washcloth and to be alone. It was that bad. I felt terrible. But he did it. He gingerly rolled out of bed and got the washcloth, put it on my forehead. Anything else, babe? No. And he left. But he left the door cracked. Our apartment bedroom at the time connected straight into the living room. And I remember being so annoyed that he didn't just shut the damn door. But I knew it was so he could hear me, that if I finally did ask for help, he was there. And I kind of love that two independent people can choose to help each other out. Be there for someone else, not because they need to or are supposed to or were taught to, but because they want to.
This next part is incredibly excessive. I apologize. It may make you laugh, but it's unfortunately necessary. What you see has not, did not, and will not ever happen. But I see this so clearly in my mind. I can slow it down and fast forward it. It's like a home movie that I've seen too many times, but I still push play and watch it over and over. Again, you may find it funny, but in my head, I don't find it funny. It's pure id gone crazy. I don't know how to reel it in. I try to change the details or ruin it, but it never sticks. It always comes back. Okay. Gonna let it happen. Feel free to laugh. It's okay. I don't find it funny. Just to remind you.
I want you. I know what you're thinking. Just say it. You're safe here. Just say it.
I want you to.
Have you ever noticed a possible attraction to men?
You're saying that sounds like weird to me?
Like you don't like it?
No. Like, I don't know if I've ever thought that or felt like that, but I used to. I think I may have. I may have, like, thought that. But with different words. Like I would see a guy walk by. He's scruffy, fit, perfect hair, his jawline is... I would see him walk by, and I would think, I wish I was him. Man who I had nothing in common with. I would see him walk by, and I would think, I want to be him. But, like, the word to be. I think that may have, like, separated the phrase for me. It's okay to envy others. You're allowed to want her nose or his biceps or her legs or his tan. Those are okay thoughts that everyone has, but I can't say, I want him. I want him. Can't say that. I want to be him. That's okay. I want to be him and him and him. I want to be him. That's okay.
Both are okay to think.
I don't know.
Have you thought about making any advances on Jonathan?
In real life, no.
Have you thought about it?
In my head? In my head, we've already done everything. bend him forward. He slams me against a wall. He holds me in bed. I'm Big Spoon, he's Little Spoon. I have this movie in my head where we vacation in Venice and we picnic on the canals. And then afterwards he gets down on one knee. Or we live in a house together and we're married. And then I make breakfast for him and then he pulls me in the shower with me. I live through it all, every miraculous and mundane moment. We go to the movies. We have fun at karaoke. Get fitted for suits. He kisses my cheek.
And at work?
We talk during lunch.
About what?
I think we now have reached the lively topic of the news.
Oh, well, Congress is fucked, as usual. News about it was literally on the news today. It's like it's an annual holiday that's shut down.
He still says hi to me every day, but now has added a singular, spectacularly cool wave.
And it's now been...
1 month. 1 month and a handful of days.
Do you feel you're handling this better?
Better is a relative statement, and the answer is absolutely not.
Oh, good morning, Bill.
Good morning!
Good day today.
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Mom is...
Healthy.
Dead?
She's healthy. Much better now.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that stress is off the way.
Yeah. John,
Yeah.
are you married?
No. But I was. I met a guy in college, and we moved to New York together. It was very romantic, very Hallmark. He sings really well. We got married. And after a few years of being married, he cheated. I was never really into the whole cheating. Anyway, he cheated and I left.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's okay. Divorce happened. It's a good thing for society. Could have been ugly otherwise.
Yeah.
Left and moved here.
Oh.
It totally ruins your awesome vibe.
No. It's okay. I don't often talk personal, but I was curious.
Oh, well, thank you for being curious.
Hey, babe. You okay? Babe!
Bill, first of all, happiest of birthdays. I just want to thank you for being the only friendly face in this place. Don't tell her or she'll fire me. But you've been such a friendly face, and I experienced a new workplace and a new home. I know we talk about the weather and the news, and you like to stay private, but I was hoping maybe we could talk outside of our cramped lunch space. I totally understand if that's not what you want, but I I thought I would take a chance and ask. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your birthday with your friends. Your lunch buddy, Jonathan.
Had a conversation with Jonathan about divorce. Share with Doctor.
Bill? Bill!
Yeah? Yeah, babe?
Oh, were you asleep?
Yeah. I was just taking a little nap for the party.
Oh,
Something the matter?
no, I'm fine.
Can we put on the honesty hats? Babe, the hats. You and I both know fine means bad.
I don't know how to say this, but I found this.
Paper? Something about this paper?
It was with your suit jacket.
Is it left over from work?
I assume so.
Oh, God! This was about Jonathan's divorce. We talked about it.
What was so interesting about it?
It was just interesting how we spoke about it.
When did he and his wife get divorced?
Husband! He had a husband.
Same question.
He didn't really say. I assume it's recent.
Babe, what are you thinking?
Jonathan's a good man.
That's not what I thought you'd say. I meant about us.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. What's that?
Another honesty hat. Put it on. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
Is 0 an option?
Clearly not.
2.
You're generous. Why was Jonathan's divorce so important?
I remember you said to me one time that honesty and vulnerability strengthen a relationship.
You're right. I said that.
He's a co-worker. I care about my co-workers. I care what they think and such.
That's not what I meant.
What's the second question? Babe.
Do you have feelings for Jonathan?
Shannon, I have been married to you for nearly 10 years.
That's not an answer to the question at all. I just want to know about you and who you are. Don't you?
What I know is I love you.
Do you genuinely love Shannon?
I do.
I love you too, babe, but things have been incredibly awkward the past couple months, to say the least.
I'm feeling better though.
Because Jonathan?
How do you define love?
I think love is the act of saying yes.
I mean, have you met with him outside of work?
It's a series of yeses to this other, this person.
I just think it's funny that you talk small talk and divorce and you want to share it with your therapist.
And in each yes, we make sacrifices and compromises.
Bill, I need you to talk to me. I want us to talk this out.
I think sometimes when we say yes, we sacrifice what we want for the other person. Each yes is a no to something else, and vice versa. We put aside our own selfish wants for them, and that is how I love Shannon.
Bill,
I would put aside like everything for her, and it would be worth it.
Bill,
It's silly!
What?
I have a little crush! It's and it's awkward. It doesn't matter. I love you. I would never do anything. I'm committed to this, to us. I started going to therapy so that I could relieve the anxiety, so that we could share a greater intimacy, to be comfortable with each other. I've helped out on so much.
I just feel like there are things you don't feel like sharing with me or feel able to. I guess.
I'm committed to us.
There's so many questions and thoughts.
I'm committed to this. Have this under control.
You can't control everything.
We have to take care of this later.
I have this under control. Babe! Shannon! I have this under control! It's all under control.